I know Netflix is doing, extremely well. I think they just put their 1 billionth movie in the mail. And they've only been in business for about maybe 5 or 6 years. It's really remarkable.
It keeps me away from actually going physically to a movie house. It keeps me away, I'll just, you're busy and it's much more convenient to just go to the computer and type in the film that you want to see and have it mailed to you, and then you watch it whenever you want to.
And then on top of that, you've got the ability for people to download movies online for free. I mean, for a student, that's extremely appealing.
How much is it now to go see a film? I don't know. $12 a ticket for an adult? Wow.
So it's very expensive and it's not very appealing for students. And I think aside from just being expensive, there are so many other avenues that students and the movie-going public, or movie-watching public, we should really say, there are so many more avenues for them.
I have Taxi Driver here. Taxi Driver. And Dr. Strangelove. I have Kubrick here too.
Instead of having a movie library, they'll have a few terabyte hard drives of, whatever movies they decide to get.
This is my RKO. This is my movie theater.
The whole thing is a little bit diminished now. The experience is a little bit diminished. It's not quite the same kind of, oh my God. Now, it's broken down and it's becoming in some ways a very private, individual event. The way people read books. The key issue for me in the shift from the old studio system in Hollywood to the Hollywood Renaissance and then into the new series of blockbuster films is that the content changed, the energy changed in response to the zeitgeist, in response to what was going on in the world. And we left behind a kind of filmmaking. Unfortunately, also left behind a kind of audience too.
You loved her.
Yes. I know you.
With a broken heart, you
know you.
It was wonderful to sit in the dark and watch these actors and actresses, in front of you. I mean, staircases leading up to the second balcony. They had an atrium which was made of marble, and you could look down and you could see the people coming in and out of the movie.
The entertainers were complete.
Yeah.
They did everything.
They did everything. Yeah.
I mean, look at Judy Garland, look at Mickey Rooney. I mean, Marlon Brando was an unbelievable actor. I mean, you could feel, you could cry, you could laugh.
Please take it.
When we saw these pictures like with James Dean came out, with Rebel Without a Cause.
You're tearing me apart!
What?
You say one thing, he says another, and everybody changes back again!
This was our era, this was us. She was unbelievable. She was one of my favorite, Lana Turner, Rita Hayworth. I mean, these movies were,
the top females
fantastic.
at the time.
They were big, immense, and on this big screen, it was like an experience that you forget about your troubles.
They talk about all these movie stars, and the movie stars from the 50s. I wouldn't know those movie stars if I weren't able to download all these classic movies. Godard's My Life to Live, VSRV. There's a scene where Anna Karina is sitting in the movie theater, and she's looking at the screen, and they're playing the Joan of Arc movie, and she's crying. feel like today, if same Anna Karina sitting in a subway, watching the same movie with Joan of Arc through her cell phone, she'd still be crying.
There's certainly an argument for that the content and the quality of a film will show through regardless of how it's presented. But I think there is something very special about a movie theater. I think it does sort of promote this idea that you're in a place with a lot of other people and you've all decided to put your lives on hold and sit and watch something and feel however you're going to feel.
I think there's a value to seeing a movie with a crowd of people, but there's also a value of sitting by yourself. You can stop it, run it back and forth, look at it again, analyze it, take it apart. Just that one section, oh, I gotta see that shot again.
I don't think there's a way that you can romanticize downloading movies. But I think there is a way that you can romanticize going to the movies.
It's a place to take a date, you know? Who hasn't done that?
Kathy, fifth grade, went to see a Jerry Lewis movie. Which Jerry Lewis movie? I don't remember.
When I was a teenager, I couldn't afford to take it to a Broadway play, you know, or the opera, or the museum. So the movies it's like the beginning of your, you know, your social skills.
It wasn't until high school that I started taking out girls to movies, and the RKO was one of the, you know, like premier movies that we would go, because they had a high balcony. You'd go up there, you know, you smooch and make out.
That was part of the deal, right?
Yeah, that was part of the deal. So.
We still crave that communal experience.
And say that you're mine. Well, the rumor lives and the eyes of blue, and the way they look at you. Come on now. There goes my heart again. Well, let's sing it out now. Come on, baby. Whoa, whoa. Come on, baby. Whoa. Whoa. I can tell you so much more, but your mama's waiting at the door. Guess it's time to say until then. But the way